as our wonderful MC mentioned, I'm Graham Siggins. This is my friend Brendan Dunnigan.
Hi guys.
We're just going to talk a bit about our experiences with cubing and how much it's impacted our lives. So I'll just start talking a bit about myself. I'm a little bit of an unusual case in the cubing community. Almost every single person that I know started cubing or went to their first competition when they were 13, 14, 15 years old. I learned how to solve the cube when I was 22, and I went to my first competition when I was 24. So I'm a very late bloomer. And as such, I like to kind of be, I'm a spokesman for cubing in general, but I'm specifically a spokesman for anybody who wants to get into it that feels like they may be a little late. You know, I think anybody can get into cubing. I've met people all across the world through cubing, which is one of the best parts about it in my opinion, and many of these people started very late in life. I know dads like 40, 50 plus years old who learned how to cube, and now it's like their favorite hobby in the world. So I'll also say, no matter your age, cubing can do something for you. And so yeah, my first competition, I was unsure if I wanted to compete at all when I first got into cubing. It seemed like something that I could just be like happy enough just doing it at home, and you know, just for your own self satisfaction, getting PBs over and over again, like Schwan was mentioning. But something about going to a competition, you get your little WCA profile, and you can fill it out with all of your events. It's like a new place to go to get a bunch of you know, separate PBs from all the PBs you get at home. You can get a whole new set of PBs in your competition. So that's like a fun little goal, new whole world of goals to set for yourself. And I went to my first competition. It was actually just over 10 years ago, and I just wanted to like get my first successful solve in competition. This competition also had blindfolded solving, and if you haven't seen that, they scramble your cube, they cover it with a box. You start the timer, and so you have to memorize the scrambled cube as fast as you possibly can with the timer running, and then blindfold yourself, and then you solve it. And hopefully you do everything correctly and the cube is solved and you take your blindfold off. And if you don't solve it, you get a DNF, did not finish. But I just wanted to get a successful solve, and I somehow managed to do that. I got like a 4.5 minute 3x3 blindfolded solve in my first comp, and I was hooked. And I started looking up all of the just everything about the cubing world, the blindfolded solving world, specifically on YouTube. I find this guy, the world record holder for the multiple blindfolded event, solving 41 cubes perfectly blindfolded, like memorized 41 cubes, blindfolded himself, solved all 41 perfectly. That was the world record at the time when I started. And I saw this guy and I was like, he's obviously like a maniac, and there's like maybe 1% of the human race could ever possibly do this. And little did I know that I would get into the multiple blindfolded event and get super addicted to it. And I think all it really takes is having the drive. If you find that drive within yourself, you can do whatever you want. And people roll my eyes when I say this, but I don't think I have like a fantastic memory, like above average memory, really. It's like a focus thing and a drive thing. And cubing has taught me how to harness that and take it to its fullest potential. So that's how I got within 4 or 5 years of cubing. I beat that world record. I never would have imagined in a million years that I would beat the legendary Moscow 41 out of 41 world record, but now my world record is 63 solved out of 65. And I've held that record for longer than anybody in the World Cube Association history, like over 6 years at this point. And that's my favorite accomplishment. Cubing, as Schwan said, has brought me so much confidence that I never would have gotten anywhere else in my life up till now. So I immensely appreciate it for that. And I'll let Brendan talk a little bit about how it affected his life. Yeah.
All right, so I'm Brendan Dunnigan, and